Baker here with New Level Recruiting in the DISCO100 radio studios, coming to you live with the future spotlight athletes. What's going on, y'all?
Good.
Let me get some names going on in here, man. I want some names. I want some schools. I want the positions y'all play. Let's start off with that first. We're going to start over here off to my left.
My name is Milan Jones. I'm married at high school. Play running back, DB, receiver.
Okay. What class? What graduation?
2022.
So you are a rising senior, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Who we got next to you?
Hi, my name is Broderick. I play.
You ain't got no last name, Broderick?
Oh, my name is Broderick Tommy. I play offensive tackle, offensive guard, defensive tackle, and I'm class of 2023.
Okay. And so you just play all across the line of scrimmage, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That's what's up. Who I got to my right?
This is Daniel Martin. I'm class of 2022. I play wide receiver, outside linebacker, DB.
They joking to name 10 positions. And you at Marietta High School too, correct?
Yes, sir, Marietta High School.
All right. Who we got next to you?
My name is Tyler Hughes. I play quarterback, class of 22. Yeah.
You just play quarterback. That's it. Everybody in here play 5 positions. You just a quarterback. Pull a little, what's the name there? Pull it down. Yeah, there you go. So you just got one position. You the quarterback, so you supposed to play one positions.
Yeah.
All right, that's what's up, man. Let me get I'll start with you, Tyler. What's your current height and weight?
6'1", 205.
6'1", 205. What you got, Mr. Martin?
6'3", 195.
All right. And Mr. Tommy?
6'3", 290.
Okay. And Mr. Jones?
6 foot, 175.
Hey, man, y'all sound like y'all D1 ready right now. D1 ready size, man. Well, let's go ahead and jump into this interview. Y'all ready?
Yes, sir.
Y'all not gonna be scared, are y'all?
Nah.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I did it like this too. I had to get all the Marietta boys in here, man, so y'all can kind of feed off of each other too. You know what I'm saying? Some guys get in here and you're in here with a bunch of strangers. You make it kind of hard, for younger people to talk. So I was like, let me start doing this thing by school. A couple weeks ago we had all the McEachern guys in here and the one Lassiter kid, and now we got the Marietta boys in here. So, I got to show love to all my guys, where we all at. But let's jump into this thing, man. We're going to start with you, Milan, and we're just going to keep going around this thing, man. This whole COVID-19 situation thing that we've been facing, man. You as an athlete, have you been staying focused for you, with dealing with school and workouts and continuing to try to play football? What is something that you do to help yourself remain focused throughout this whole ordeal that we're facing?
Well, with this whole COVID stuff, it really messed up a lot of things, especially this season.
Mm-hmm.
Having no fans, well, barely any fans, stuff like that.
I noticed that too.
But now you just got to continue to work, keep your head down, make sure you can't let distractions get in your head.
Right.
And make sure none of that messes you up during the season, because the season is very important.
Very important, because if you're trying to go to school,
Yes,
you got to put them highlights up.
Yes,
What about you, Mr. Tommy?
Well, just been keeping my head down, staying focused, staying humble, make sure my grades right,
Thank you.
and stuff like that.
Hold on, say that again.
Making sure my grades right.
One more time.
Making sure my grades right.
Let's go.
Yeah, making sure they right, and just training, just trying to stay focused, stay doing something, stay active, and try not to get out of shape, and just
Grinding it out.
grinding it out.
Got you. Mr. Martin, to my right.
I really think it's just you gotta keep your head down, like Milan said. You gotta stay on top of your grades and keep grinding, keep working out, keep getting bigger, keep getting your feet right. Cause at this time you really can't go hang out or anything, so you might as well just train.
Okay. All right. You, Mr. Hughes, the quarterback.
I mean, basically just piggybacking off Milan and Daniel and them. Just keeping your head down. Just keeping your head down. Just keep working. Forget about all the distractions. Just ball.
That's right. So, collectively, how has this journey been? This what y'all talking, not talking, but, throughout the whole COVID, how has it been? How have you been able to adjust to it? Start with you, Mr. Hughes.
I mean, well, starting from summer and all that type of stuff, just working out, just building a better bond, because this year was a brand new team.
Yeah, it was.
My objective was to learn my guys, get to know who they were.
Right.
Actually like figure out what type of player they are and just get on the same page with them.
Just jump in there. How's it? Anybody got anything? How's it been? Like, you know, this whole situation, the adjustment. How has that journey been for you? Wrecking, nerve-wracking, tiring?
It was a little tough in the beginning because everybody got to understand. In the beginning, we only could practice with a certain amount of people.
Right.
So at first, it wasn't even a whole team practice. It was offense and defense. So not everybody could play both sides or anything.
Right.
So that was tough. And then it was just getting used to, like we were saying earlier, no fans or anything. Yeah.
What about you, Mr. Tommy?
Well,
How's it been for you?
well, just reflecting off what Daniel and Tyler said, just knowing everybody and just trying to find who's who and who's what.
Right.
Just, you know, trying
to build with what you got.
Yeah.
All right, I got you. All right, you, Mr. Milan.
Yeah, like you saying, in the beginning, it was kind of tough. Like, because of the COVID, all of that messed all the practices up.
Right.
We was just trying to really get it together. Because at first, we couldn't really get a good chemistry because we wasn't practicing together.
Right.
It took us a little minute to like try to like catch up with each other, try to build a better chemistry with each other.
Right. And, you know, hats off to y'all, man. That was a tough situation. You know, not only y'all, but every kid in America trying to play sports was going through that same thing. And, you know, like I tell all the guys I interview, man, hats off to y'all for really staying focused during that time because it was tough. You know, I'm a regular media guy, but, you know, I got kids that play football all across the state of Georgia. And it was tough for me to get out there just to, you know, watch them play because they didn't even want fans. The parents at practice. You know, they're my kids. We can't watch our kids practice. You know what I mean? So it was tough for everybody, man. You got a question, Coach Disco? I see you with the mic in your hand.
You know I got to be a fool with it. I want to know 4th and 5 who getting the ball. Who wants the ball? Who wants to win?
I want the ball.
Who wants the ball?
Milan said he want the ball.
Smoke.
We could give it to other people. We could run the ball with Milan. We could throw the ball to me. We could throw the ball to Christian. We could throw the ball to Camden. We got options.
We got options. I like how he said that. He said we got options. It's a song like that.
Real quick, I talked to Coach Buck yesterday, man. He talked highly of y'all, man. You know, when I put pictures on social media, he called my phone and said y'all a group of great guys. He looking forward to y'all this season. You know what I'm saying? You know, so y'all do y'all thing, man.
Yes, sir.
Do y'all know him as Coach Buck though?
Yeah.
Oh, y'all do?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Y'all call him
That's
Coach
what we
Buck.
call him.
I called him Buck for the longest time.
By B-U-C-K, yeah. I did too. B-U-P, yeah. Nobody knew it was Buck. And I've been knowing that joke, y'all, since 1988. I met that joker on the football field. We were 5 years old. And when I say that joker was tall, long, and skinny, and was fast. When I say Coach Buck was fast, y'all, Coach Buck was probably the fastest kid ever play youth football on our level.
Do he try y'all in practice?
Oh, all the time.
He always talk about it.
Hey, when he tell them stories, y'all listen, because I can vouch for that kid. I played against him from 88 all the way to 2001, every single year, whether it was pound ball, middle school ball, high school, every year from 88 to 2001. That's how long of a friendship me and Coach Buck had. But when I say that joker was a football player, he the real deal. I know he talk about the newspaper clippings and showing y'all film stuff, don't he? All the time.
Yes, sir.
So who y'all from this side, my man?
Mr. Milan.
Milan. NFL players you look up to?
From the defensive side, I look up to Jamal Adams.
Jamal Adams, truth though.
Yes, sir. I love
the truth.
watching him play watch him since LSU, because I'm a big LSU fan.
Oh, boo. Here we go. Yeah, LSU.
And on the offensive side, I'll say Alvin Kamara. You know,
I can dig that.
too.
Where you from, bruh?
I'm from Atlanta.
You from here and you a Saints fan? Hey, let me come. Oh, hey, let me this man, y'all. What about you, Mr. Tommy?
Defensive side, I look up to Aaron Donald and Nick Bosa.
Hey, there you go.
And on the offensive side, I look up to Trent Williams.
Now, let me ask you this real quick. Trent Williams, offensive tackle for the Redskins, right?
He for the 49ers.
49ers now. Okay, he did start with Washington. Huh?
Alabama.
Where'd he go to college? I can't remember where he went to college. I remember he used to play for the Washington football team. But let me ask you this. This question goes just strictly to you, and then we're gonna pick back up on y'all. The defensive MVP went to Aaron Donald, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it was a whole lot of flack. The people were saying TJ Watt should have won that. What do you think? TJ Watt had the numbers to win the defensive MVP, but they gave it to Aaron Donald. Who do you think should have won it?
I say Aaron Donald.
All day long. I'm gonna say that too, because you got a defensive tackle versus an outside linebacker in a 5 technique. Huh? Oh, even Oklahoma? Okay. Yeah, you got Aaron Donald at defensive tackle taking on double teams almost 90% of the time. He never was solo man to man. He's always double team or chipped or whatever. You got a free edge rusher, running a 4.6, 4.7 40 beating offensive tackles. To me, it's a lot easier to get to the quarterback instead of a straight on approach. Mm-hmm. So I've been arguing with people all week long on Facebook that Aaron Donald was the correct one to win the MVP. Yeah, so we're gonna go with it like that. All right, Mr. Martin, who is somebody your favorite NFL player that you model your game after?
I know he's young, but Isaiah Simmons, just because
He's nice.
he showed everybody that you could be rushing the edge and also drop in coverage and guard people. So he shows that you can do more than just one thing in college football.
And you play, watching your film, I've seen you line up at safety, at the nickel. Y'all might call it something different. Nickel or star, corner, linebacker. You play that's 4 different positions right there on defense alone.
Yes, sir.
That's why he kind of go out Isaiah Simmons. Isaiah Simmons did the same thing. I've seen Isaiah play safety, come down, put his hand in the dirt, and rush the quarterback. I've seen it. What about you, Mr. Hughes? The quarterback.
I look up to Dak Prescott the most.
You look like Dak Prescott too. Like y'all can pass, bro. You like that? Why you like that? Oh man, we ain't gonna talk about them Cowboys though. Why you look up to Dak though? Besides y'all looking alike,
I just feel like I just like how like he's like, well, to me it's like everything you want. Like he's
total package.
Yeah, like he's really fast. He's really quick. Right. He stands in that pocket. Does some really good movements that I like to reflect. I've been watching him since Mississippi State.
There you go. When Dan Mullen was the other head coach out there. All right, man. Let's talk about some school stuff real quick, man. Y'all ready for this? I don't need no lies either now. I want y'all to tell me the truth now. What them grades looking like?
A's and B's.
A's and B's.
Yes,
what about your GPA, though?
3.5.
3.5?
Yes,
Hey, man, you eligible. Mr. Tommy, what about you?
A couple C's.
Oh, he said an A and a B and a couple of C's. Which one you got more of? The C's?
The B's.
More B. Okay, well, that's good, though. You just a sophomore, rising junior, so you got time to correct that. Huh? 6'3" what?
290.
6'3", 290. D Tiger, baby. Ready to get it. You, Martin, what about you with them grades?
My grades are good. Freshman year, ran behind a little, so I got a 2.9 right now.
Okay.
But
bringing it up?
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
you got another year. What about you, Mr. Hughes?
Right now, I got 5 A's and 1 B. Just had to pull the grade up.
Okay.
And I got a 3.4 GPA.
That's good. You said 5 A's and a B?
Yeah.
So y'all got what, 6 classes a day?
Yes.
So y'all not on block
We got
schedule.
4 classes a day.
Yeah, we got 4.
4 a day.
Yes, sir.
And then it's 2 different sets. So like we got 4 different classes each day. Well, it's 2 day, A day, B day.
Okay.
We got different classes on an A day and a different class on B day.
But that's not okay. I see what you're saying. Cause see, in the Cobb, in the county, they have 4 classes all semester. Then the next semester they got all 4. So y'all do A and B day all year round, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so it evens out. So they're not on block schedule. They're on a regular schedule. We're on block in the county.
Now the school we went by period.
That was it. First period, second period.
6 periods. Hour and a half each day.
That's it. That's how we did it back in the day. Man, what's your favorite subject though? Just jump out there. Just say it.
Math.
Yeah.
Math so
Math.
easy.
History. Hey, it's only been a select few that say history. A lot of people say math of them numbers.
That's the history they teaching y'all.
That's a whole different type of history now. It's a whole different type. But y'all say math. We got 3 maths and a history.
Science.
You like science? Do y'all still do science project? Not projects, but like what do you call it? Experimenting. Thank you. Thank you. Do y'all
Not
still
this
do
much,
experiments?
not that much this year.
That's because y'all are any of y'all virtual? Y'all all
am.
face to face.
Virtual.
Virtual.
You face to face. Okay. How was that? How was that transition back into the classroom?
I mean, it's nothing really wrong with it to me. I got really used to it. Like back right when I came back, I'm already back used to it.
Okay. All right, cool. Well, let's talk about this, man. Give me a typical day for you while you in school.
Like while I'm in school.
Yeah, no, wake up from the time you wake up till the time you get out of class.
Oh.
Well, till you done with school.
So yeah, I get up, brush my teeth, wash my face,
I hope you
eat.
Real good start.
I eat, and then my mom takes me to school. I don't want to ride the bus.
Why?
I mean,
Why? Cause you
No.
spoil?
no, not.
Man, your dad right out now. I'm finna ask him. I'm gonna ask Dad. Hey, Dad, I'm gonna ask you. Dad, I want to know why he really got to get a ride to school. He can't ride the bus. I rode the bus all 4 years, so I ain't had none of that. But finish up.
But then I got first period weight training with our head coach, Coach Morgan, Coach G.
Okay.
And then after weight training, I either go to math or history.
Mm-hmm.
And then I go to my next class, which is either literature or healthcare. And then my 4th period is either financial literacy or SAT prep.
Okay, good. Yeah, that's a lot, ain't it? It sounds like a lot. What about you, Mr. Tommy? Even though you virtual.
Yeah, so first thing I do, brush my teeth, wash my face, and go downstairs, buy me a quick to eat.
Boy, you not. Hold on, let me stop you right there, boy. You 6'3", 290. You ain't grabbing nothing quick, bite to eat, boy. You know you in there eating the doors out the refrigerator, boy. We mess with you, man. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, just go downstairs, give me something to eat, go up back upstairs in the office, and just work. They just give us too much work.
They be giving y'all a lot of work.
Yeah, a lot.
Good. Keep y'all up, man. I be going home sometime, man. My son be on the desk like this, sleek, computer this way, so he can't be seen. I'm like, man, you better get your butt up. I know some kid be doing this, playing the game while they supposed to be in class. You don't do that, do you? All right, good stuff, good stuff. What about you, Mr. Martin?
Normal morning is wake up, brush my teeth,
Y'all listen to that teeth, boy.
hop in the
Got to.
shower, and then grab some food, and then hop on classes, go downstairs and go in the office and hop on the class. Just a normal.
All right, we got you. Got you, quarterback.
Same thing, like the morning stuff. I ain't gonna lie. Throughout the day, I just watch football on YouTube or something while I'm in class.
Watching football while you in class.
So
That's why you got all them A's and that B. You better bring that B up, boy. You better have all A's before it's over with.
I got a question.
Go ahead, shoot
All
it
right,
to him.
we all know y'all in the new generation, new millennium. That swag got what we doing before the game. How we preparing ourselves mentally.
Oh, we got a good little, what would you say? Sound system.
Yeah.
What's
So
y'all
we,
playing though? Junior, go ahead. Junior got that question. Go ahead, Junior. He gonna know who y'all talking about.
Finish up though. I'm see if he gonna hit it right.
but yeah, we play our music, and then our coach, right before we go on the field, our coach always give us a great speech, and we just, after that, everybody get quiet and get in their heads so we can get right.
Now I'm gonna say this. I've been in the locker room one time before the game, after the warm-ups. They go back in there, they chill out. Everybody got that little quiet time. They got the headphones in their ear. And short coach, who's that? The short guy. I forget
Coach
his name.
Coach
Dude, to give you the pregame
sir.
speeches, right?
Oh yeah.
Working at the hospital, but forever.
Do we? I don't know. I don't know what he do outside of the school.
Coach. He work at the school.
Nah, he a young cat. Got a lot of energy. Oh, this coach right here gave the best pregame speech. I was in there on some media stuff. I wanted to put on some pads and go out there and play. When I say he turned y'all up, turned me up. I'm just the media guy now. I was like, dang, why can't we get these type of pregame speeches, before a game? But we talking about music. Let's go ahead and jump into that real quick. Who we listening to, man? What we got on the playlist?
You gotta listen to Baby. You can't.
yeah.
You said,
Oh yeah.
Baby. We got who?
Can't go wrong.
Kodak. Who we got? That's different.
Oh, throwback Kodak and shoot.
Who else we got?
I'm trying to think. You got Young
Hey.
Nudie.
Young
You
Nudie.
got Young Boy.
You can't sleep on Rilo either.
You got
We
Rilo.
got Rollo. Rollo, yeah.
Rollo Rodriguez.
Nice little young up and coming artist. He dope though.
Anybody no Luther, no Brian
Son,
McKnight.
They don't even know. Look, they don't even know who they is.
I don't know what that is.
I knew it. Yeah, my mama played them all the time.
She know, yeah. Your mama know. You don't know Earth, Wind and Fire, Milan? They can't.
I probably like heard him playing, but I just didn't know it was them.
I know who. What about you, Tyler? Who you got on the playlist, bro?
Gunna, Baby, Kodak.
Okay. No Drake.
No.
I had to ask that. That's a light skin question. I had to ask the light skin question.
No Drake. No Drake.
Hey man, let's talk about this. What type of player are you? Starting with Tyler, are you a practice player or are you a game player?
I'm a game player.
Hey man, I think I know the answer to that already.
I'm a game player.
I mean,
Um,
Martin,
I feel like I'm a game player.
feel like or you know?
I know I'm a game player.
All right. What about you, Mr. Tommy?
Game player.
Milan?
I'm always game player.
Man, what's up with practice? Like, why don't nobody like practice? Practice makes perfect. Practice is where you put it all together so you can go out there on game day and show out. Why don't nobody like practice?
Oh, I don't. It's not that I don't like practice. I love practice.
You just rather show up for the game.
I show it to both. Gotta always show it to both.
You got to. You don't dislike practice, do you?
No.
Tom? Y'all too? Y'all don't
No,
dislike
sir,
practice?
I feel like the only difference is the physicalness. As
Yeah.
in, you can't really. I'm going against Milan offense, defense.
Yeah.
In the game, I'm gonna take his head off, but that practice you really can't.
gotta
do
pull
that.
up.
So it's like, yeah, you gotta pull up.
That's true.
To be honest, practice harder than the game. So
Yeah,
Oh yeah, and
practice
it's
is
always
really
Monday
harder
through
than
Thursday.
That's my next question
Practice
right
harder
there.
than the game.
And this is dedicated to you, Mr. Quarterback. How do you deal with Coach Morgan? Because he would turn up he would go from 0 to 1,000 like that. How do you deal with it being a quarterback?
okay, well, this year I kind of got used to it because like I just you just gotta roll with it sometimes. You're gonna get them little
Got to.
you're gonna get them little blows from the coaches.
Yeah, you are.
sometimes, but
Yeah, you are.
you just gotta take it and run with it. And to be honest, it's always for the best. So
Oh yeah.
I'll never take it to heart or feel some type of way because
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the proof in the pudding. So why?
Hey, you had some great numbers, man.
Yeah.
Real good numbers. Tell you about Coach Disco over here. He could not play for Coach Morgan. Couldn't play. He was a former quarterback too back in his day. He played quarterback. He could not play with Coach Morgan. I tell you that right now.
I played down in Miami. You got screamed at a lot too down there, but I don't know about the Coach Morgan guy.
Nah, I'm just gonna tell you right now. I know Coach Morgan. I know how he is. That would have been like this. Hey, been bumping head. But man, this question escaped me. But I'm glad it came back. Y'all won a team last year, 2 years ago. No, the state championship. So that was this calendar year last year, right? No, 2019. I'm sorry, because it's 2021. You were a freshman. So were you out there, state championship squad? You was on the team, right?
Yeah.
How did it feel for y'all to win a state championship, to bring the first state championship back to Marietta in like over 50 years? How did it
Amazing.
feel?
It was a great
Best thing
when you saw
ever.
when you saw the clock hit 0, it was just crazy.
I was out there. I seen how crazy it was, man. But how did it make y'all feel individually?
That we could do it again.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest.
Trying
That we could do it again. To be honest.
Just trying to get that feeling back.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Once
Yeah.
you get it, it's addicting.
Yeah, that's true. What about you, man? You on the squad. I know you backed up. You held it down for Harrison Bailey, currently at Tennessee right now. You know, how was that learning experience, learning under Harrison?
Harrison, I mean, I learned so much from him. Like,
Right.
Harrison's like a brother to me. Any question I got, I can just call him or anything. Like, even like every Friday, I always gave him a call just to get just some type of answers.
Right.
Anything. He always answer. He'll sit on the phone with me 2-3 hours, just
Really?
actually just breaking down like everything.
That's good
So like
right there.
he really looked out for me. So even when he was here, it wasn't like I was like just backing up. I feel like he was actually, it's almost like he was giving me like all the answers. So
Yeah. So you taking like an open book test watching him, man. You got a lot of burn last year too, man. With him being the actual starter, but you got a lot of burn too, man. This question is for Milan though. With Kamani being that guy in 2019 and you kind of being the backup, what experiences did you learn from him?
Kamani was a great dude. It was always a show watching him play, seeing him in practice. His work ethic was at the top. So I picked up off of his stuff, trying to learn and see how he runs, how he reads his holes, this and that, how he exposed all of that, and trying to pick off of what he did, trying to put that in my game.
All right, Mr. Martin, I don't know if I can ask you the same question because you played a lot. You started as a sophomore on that championship team. You played mainly defense last year. Now you transition into offense. You had Ricky White over there last year. You had Eric Gilbert last year. 2 years ago, you had Ramel Keaton over there. How was that experience, playing with all those guys that are currently all playing Division I football right now? How was that for you?
It was amazing. It was to be on the opposite side of them and have to guard them every day just made me even better. Because it's like, not everybody can say I guarded Eric Gilbert in practice every day.
Man, that's
somebody
tough.
That's a tough job to do.
That's tough. Yeah, you seen that kid, Eric Gilbert, Coach Disco? 6'5", about 250, and we'll run you, give you about a 4'6", 4'7", 40.
No sense, man. I graduated at 142.
No way.
142, bruh.
As a senior quarterback, not in Miami.
Some people come into middle school weighing that much, Coach Disco. You
Listen,
graduated.
Matter of fact, I played a game with you. I thought I went to a college game.
Okay, Coach Disco, I've been knowing that joker, ever since I was 18, so that's about over 20 years. And
There you go.
yeah.
I got some highlights too when you get ready for me, baby.
Okay. All right, let me ask this one last question, and then we'll get into the highlights. I forgot, man. Time been rolling today. Team meetings, film. Like, what tendencies do y'all watch at the opposite position? With you being a running back, what do you look for in specific linebackers? You being a quarterback, like what coverages do you look for? What tendencies? What things do y'all point out when y'all watch film? When y'all have a film session with Coach? Go ahead, Tyler.
Well, as a quarterback, the first thing you want to look at is alignment, like how the DBs are lining up and just the different pass rushers, which way the linebackers drop. So when I watch film, I just look at alignment. Like, what's everybody first movement?
Hey, Tyler,
Go ahead, shoot your question.
I made a comment on one of my shows. We was talking about quarterbacks in the NFL. We was talking about how I felt like a lot of quarterbacks who get the recognition they got are not better athletes than the other ones. I feel like the reason why they got their success is because they're a student of the game. So, for instance, don't shoot me or nothing. Don't get mad at me. I know Lamar Jackson is a better athlete than Tom Brady. Mentally. So my question is, when did you start learning how to read coverages and stuff? At what age? As a quarterback.
That's a great question.
This season, actually.
See, that's what I'm talking about right there. See, that's what we're not teaching. I'm a prime example. I'm not teaching my young quarterback. I'm teaching them to go right, left, run here, run that, instead of how to recognize,
break down coverages and stuff.
And I feel like that's why a lot of our athletes in the NFL are so far behind because we just dependent on their
athleticism to get them by.
Yeah. This year, me and Coach Morgan, we had a lot of talks and just sit down just to talk about coverages and what to attack, not just 1-2 read. Like, Because I'm not always gonna be able to just to look at him and be like, oh, where do I go? Or when I go to college, where do I go? I got to be able to know the coverage and where I can attack.
Yeah, that's true. All right, what about you, Mr. Martin?
Our defensive coordinator, he breaks down everything. We pretty much watch the whole football game that they had the week before. If it's a primary wide receiver, we'll make sure we got our best players on that side of the field, and we just pretty much work on what they do best to stop the. So if they're best at running, then we'll just practice on the whole week stopping the run. Like when we played Parkview, the
Yeah,
whole week was planning on stopping Cody Brown.
yeah, because they gonna run that thing. They ain't
sir.
throwing it Parkview. So y'all basically watch film to point out tendencies, you know, offensive coordinator tendencies, schemes, player tendencies, stuff like that. So that's a real good thing. What about you, Mr. Tommy, playing in them trenches?
Well, first thing we look at is how the lineman blast off.
Right.
They come off the ball.
Right.
And then we watch how they work and how they come. It's basically how they blast off and how
They first two steps, how
yeah,
they
they
coming
first
at
two
you.
steps.
Yeah. For the lineman, how they coming at you.
How low they come and
Exactly.
they can stay consistent with it or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's great right there. That's great. What about you, Mr. Milan?
For running backs, when we look at the line, we look at we punt out the formation. Are they in a 3-4, 4-3, a stand-up linebacker on the outside on
Right.
the line?
Right.
We see, are the linebackers aggressive? Do they bite hard on the run, or are they passive? Like they don't come up for the run, they stay back. We see how aggressive are their tackles good, or do they arm tackle? Are they really good at tackling stuff like that? And you see like the stand-up guy, like if he's standing up, is he gonna drop back or is he gonna rush? And yeah, stuff like that.
That's great. But we finna jump into some film real quick, man. I like that. Y'all boys really paying attention to that film because honestly, that's where it starts, in the classroom, you know, and outside of subjects and your studies and stuff that you got to have to graduate, film's going to be your next best friend. But I appreciate that. We're going to get into some film real quick. We're going to watch about a minute and a half, Mr. Milan Jones from this past season. This is your junior season film, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, Coach Disco, on you, buddy. Okay, look at him. Got the camera flashes on there. You line up at wide receiver this play, right? That's on you. All right, we back, y'all. That was film with Mr. Milan Jones, man. You could classify as an athlete, though.
Yes,
You did a little bit. You ran a kickoff back. You lined up at receiver, running back. You lined up at corner. Man, give me one of your best plays from your highlight. I'm sorry. Give me one of your best plays from this past year.
past year.
Yeah, whether it was on your tape or not.
I would probably say, that kick. Well, I would say against Brookwood on that corner route.
Oh yeah.
'Cause it was raining. It was raining that day.
It
Really
was.
hard.
It was wet
The
that
ball
day.
was all wet, and then I had to make sure I caught that 'cause I was wide open. And then the ball was really wet. My gloves was wet.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You caught it. All right, here we got Mr. Tommy. We're going to watch a little bit of interior alignment next. Yeah, Mr. Broderick Tommy. We're going to watch his film. I seen this kid, y'all, at that North Cobb game. That's when you stood out to me, bro. Like, that was a good game on the entire team behalf. I mean, but you was doing it all, you know, at the quarterback position. Daniel was going both ways with the receiving yards, and you had a bunch of tackles. I seen Mr. Tommy made a name for himself that game, but let's jump into your film real quick. Pursuit. That's what I'm talking about. We live. We up. Yeah, man. Let's go ahead and jump into Tyler Hughes' film, The QB.
do something different. Yeah.
And Mr. Tyler Hughes, impressive film. Let's watch a little bit of Daniel Martin's real quick. The athlete playing offense, defense, everything. Fellas, I'm impressed, man. Film look good. Mr. Tommy over here, the run stopper. Hey, where do you see yourself playing on the next level? Offensive side or defensive side? Speaking to the mic. Speaking to the mic.
Oh, defense.
On defense. D tackle, nose. Really the only two options you got because you big guy. What about you, Daniel? What do you see yourself playing on
I
the
see
side?
myself playing defense.
Defense.
Yes, sir.
Tyler, we know you're going to be a quarterback, bro. You ain't playing on defense. Milan, where you see yourself on the next level?
I'm really trying to still figure it out. Like, I'm leaning more towards the defensive side now.
Right.
You know, because I'm
I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to play corner, bro. So go ahead and just get ready for it. I'm a defensive guy, and I see more potential. You're great on both sides, but I see the most potential, from you on the defensive side of the ball, whether you playing corner or nickel.
yes, sir.
What's up?
We're going to get ready to cut the interview real quick. But I'm going to do actually a question I want to write down. What colleges y'all looking at? And I need to hear what college do y'all want to play for if y'all have a choice?
Well, let me say this real quick before they answer that. The offers they've started rolling in a lot for these two right here, for Tyler and Milan, over the last couple weeks. Daniel, he's had all the offers since last year, so I'm pretty sure, he's closer to a decision. I don't know. I'm gonna let him come up with that. But if the smoke was on right now, where you going? If you had to choose today, where you going, Tyler?
I'll probably go to Oklahoma.
He gonna rock with that.
Oklahoma.
He go Oklahoma. They putting out quarterback. What about you, Mr. Martin?
It's kind of tough, but
If you had to today.
if I had to today, it would be Georgia.
All right. What about you, Mr. Milan?
Like, any school.
Any school. If right now, if you had 50 offers from every school in America, you had to choose today, what one school you going to? You better say the right school.
I would say
All right.
LSU.
Oh, all right. We got one more. We're gonna see if Mr. Tommy can save the interview. Where you going, bro? You got one school to pick right now. Where you going?
Florida State.
Oh Lord.
for you.
That's my favorite team.
That's your favorite team?
Yeah, that's my.
Why
favorite
would you
team.
go there?
Tired of saving the day.
Oklahoma? Like, what? They produce quarterbacks.
Miami. Well,
You're right though. But no, Miami did back in the day.
Yeah, Derek King is just like the best quarterback.
let me
we've had
say
in a
this.
decade.
Yeah, they did.
Was
Was common, yeah. With Testaverde was kind of like the first one to put a Kelly. No, who was the first, Kelly or Testaverde? Izzy. And then Toretto came after what? Between them two. Okay. All right, what time we got? 11:55. We got a few more questions, man. I want to know. We're going to run across this real quick. We already answered that. Y'all, rival high school. Who's the one high school that you hate, that you love to play against, and you just punch them in the mouth? Go ahead, just throw it out there. Just jump out there. We ain't going to order.
McKeachern.
McKeachern High School.
Everybody say McKeachern.
McKeachern High School.
Everybody say McKeachern. I know. All the McKeachern boys said Marietta. One said Pebblebrook, though. One did say Pebblebrook. Yeah, because his daddy. All right, let's get to these fun questions real quick, man. We got like 5-6 minutes. Lil Baby versus Gunna. Where we going?
Baby.
Yeah,
Why you talking about Baby so quick? Gunna can't. Hold on, we got two more. We got two more.
I got Gunna.
I don't know. That's a hard one.
How's it hard? It ain't that hard, bro.
Hard.
It ain't that hard.
They both top tier, but
Yeah.
I'm going with Baby.
Baby can make a hit by itself. Gunna, it's a little difficult for him to make a hit by itself.
Yeah. I'll go with
I
Baby.
got one for y'all. If one of y'all can name me an Earth, Wind, and Fire song, I would cash out y'all parents. Lunch on me.
Keep that money. Keep that money. And don't y'all be out there in the lobby texting them boys answers either, parents. And don't even check your phone. Put your hands on the table.
I couldn't tell you.
They couldn't tell you.
Y'all raised on it. Y'all get in the cut, y'all mama gonna play it. Watch. I'm trying to take care of y'all. Y'all boys don't know about Earth, Wind, and Fire. So
That's funny, man. What do I got right here? All right, what we got? Let's talk about this real quick. Your most embarrassing moment as a football player. We gotta have this. It's a fun question. Your most embarrassing moment as a football player on the football field. It could be in practice or in the game. Start with you, Milan. Everybody got them, man. Everybody got them. I got a bunch of them.
Oh, it had to be that McKeachern game.
The McKeachern game? What happened in the McKeachern game?
I was so caught. Hey, I got it. So I'm like on the next level trying to take off, right?
Mhm.
I'm thinking I'm gone, this and that, and then dude come from behind me and strip it. So I'm like, what in the world just happened?
Ooh.
And it partially was my fault. I didn't have the ball high.
High and tight.
Cause yeah.
You probably let him run like a loaf of bread. What about you, Mr. Tommy? What happened?
Pancake by 3 people.
Oh, at one time? That's a triple team, though. So you supposed to take that one, man. That's for the team right there. You got 3 linemen taking out 1 guy. You just freed up 2 other guys. So I understand it's embarrassing for you, but you actually helped out in that play right there. If you occupy 3 linemen, 2 guys shooting somewhere free. So
man,
you.
you in trouble. Somebody say you supposed to say LSU.
What about you, Mr. Martin? Your most embarrassing moment on the field? A funny one.
East Coweta, probably. I was blitzing, and then it was a pulling guard, and
Woo!
he was just they was huge. So
Boy,
it, like you just had to take the hit.
Hey, when you said pulling guard and you blitzing, I already knew where you was headed with that one.
Yeah.
What about you, Mr. Tyler? I know the answer to this one, but we're gonna see if he gonna say it.
It got to be Hillgrove.
Hillgrove game.
It's Hillgrove. My freshman and junior year, just Hillgrove. Like,
Man, you gonna get it right though this year, right?
oh no, they about to film me this year.
Oh, all right. That's what we talking about. Redemption. We talked about your biggest moment from this season, Milan. With you said the Brookwood game. You talked about that after your film. What was the best, most memorable moment from Mr. Tommy, Mr. Martin, and Tyler?
Me when I almost caught a pig.
Ooh, big man almost had a pick. A pick.
Swatted it down.
I swatted it, but
He had it right here.
Is it your hands, bro? Just let it go. All right, defensive lineman with interception. That's exciting though, man. I've seen a couple defensive linemen have pick sixes this year, man. Those like the most exciting plays. Those and kickoff returns. They really are when defensive linemen get interceptions. What about you, Mr. Martin?
The Brookwood game, I would say, because me and Tyler almost broke Harrison and Eric's 1-game record with yards.
That's
yards.
true. That is true.
Yes, sir.
Yep, I remember that, man. That was what, 56-48 type deal? I remember that game, man.
216 yards, I think.
Receiving?
Receiving yards.
216 for one game?
Yes,
Man, that's great. How many passing yards did you have that game, though? Do you remember?
I don't know. But yeah, Brook was probably my favorite game. I had 7 touchdowns.
Threw 7 touchdowns. I remember the game, like my game I went to and ended. Y'all game lasted for like another hour. You know, games that score like that, the clock constantly stopping. But yeah, y'all two was the Brookwood game. Yours was the kickoff return. Yours was the almost interception. You got a question, Disco?
Last one question.
All right.
Favorite meal that your mama cooked?
There you go.
I know brother gonna go first.
And look, his mama was just talking in the lobby before we came in here.
Get your mama throw down that one dish, be laughing.
I'd say collard greens, baked chicken, cornbread, and
Man,
shoot,
They got that homemade mac in there?
yeah,
All right, now.
where your mom from?
Florida.
She from Florida? So we know she can cook.
So black she that a pigeon peas and rice, you probably know what that is.
What is it?
She know it. His mama know it.
What's it
Peas
called?
and rice.
Pigeon peas?
Your mama know. She know it. I promise you.
Your
You probably ain't know what you ate.
It does. What about you, Milan?
It's probably either her burgers or gumbo.
Oh, you fine. Okay, fine.
Yeah, the LSU gumbo. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, your mom is from down there. I forgot she a big old Saints
You know
fan.
about Coke salad? No.
I heard about it.
What about you, Tyler? What your mom be throwing down on?
I know my homeboy's gonna laugh.
What is it? Don't say nothing crazy.
Annihilated the Pepsi.
Well, my mom is Colombian,
Right?
so she makes like these carne asada tacos.
Really? But you know what? While you playing, that's dope though. That's
Yes.
dope, man. 9 times out of 10, man, like this when y'all get older, y'all take a woman out on a date. Women love Mexican food, bro. They really do. They really do. So look, he on to something over here. Yeah, you know it. What about you, Mr. Martin?
Chicken Alfredo, probably.
Chicken Alfredo.
Sure.
That's what's up right there, man. How much time we got? About 3 minutes. We're gonna close it out, man. I'm gonna let you go first, man, with your No, hold on. I gotta ask this question. Inspiration, I forgot. We gotta talk about that, man. Who, what person is the biggest inspiration in your life? It could be a group of people also, but the persons that keep you motivated the most, your biggest inspiration. Go ahead, Milan.
It's always my mom, dad, and my sisters.
Those
They
three.
always on me all the time.
Your
Got
sister
us.
older than you, Malone?
Yeah, she in graduate school at Augusta. But it's always them. They always on me, making sure I'm on top of my stuff. Make sure I'm not like sleeping, none of that. Make sure I'm always on top of my stuff. Just keep going. Can't settle for nothing. Can't settle for less.
Exactly. And your daddy don't play, so I already know. What about you, Mr. Tommy?
My mom and dad.
Right.
Yeah, always staying on top of me with my grades.
Right.
Always staying on top of me working out and stuff like that.
Right.
It's just always on me.
Always on you.
Always.
That's good stuff, man. That's good. They want the best out you. Mr. Martin.
Really family like everybody else.
Right,
Main thing, brothers. And then I always gotta look at it as I want to take care of the people that's gonna be there in the future, as in like nephews and kids.
Yeah, his family. Immediate, close family. I got you. What about you, Mr. Hughes?
It's a little different.
Okay.
Obviously my mom and my family and stuff, but like a person that that really inspires me, that like we keep each other like together. is-
Right.
You probably know Zeke. Ezekiel. He was just over here. He played for Marietta,
50.
number 50.
Big dude, yeah. Really?
Yeah.
That's different.
like
That's your buddy right there, ain't it?
yeah.
Okay, I know
we-
you talking about.
Like we just like everything like school,
Right.
food, like
So
Anything,
y'all good friends, but y'all could almost be like brothers.
yeah,
almost be like brothers.
We is brothers,
Alright,
basically.
that's what I'm talking about, man. That's good. That's different though. That's good, man. Any shout out? Shout out anybody, man. Who we got? What we got out? I know y'all better shout out Coach Morgan and Coach Buck, or they gonna be on y'all.
Coach Buck.
Coaches.
Shout out Coach Duke.
Coach Morgan, Coach Duke, Coach Mitchell, all of them, Coach Buck,
Coach Morgan, Coach
Coach
Duke.
Morgan,
Shout out Coach Goop.
Coach Good.
Go Duke, man. Disco, I'm gonna let you go ahead and give your inspiration.
Real quick, I'm trying to help y'all out. I can't play too much of it for the copyright, but I'm trying to help y'all out a little bit.
Oh yeah.
He said, "Oh yeah."
But anyway, y'all did a great job, man. I wish y'all the best of luck, man. Keep your head up. Challenges are gonna come. They're gonna come, especially the world we live in. Yeah. So keep your head on the swivel, man, and keep doing y'all thing. Love your parents, love school, and all y'all best. And I appreciate y'all coming through.
Yes, sir.
And go you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna tell you like this, man. Grades and character. Them two things that are gonna carry you the furthest in life, right there, right? Grades, of course, that's school stuff. You got to take care of that. Character starts in the home. And I know all of y'all's parents, y'all are raised right. Y'all are well respectable young gentlemen. And, hats off to y'all parents for staying on y'all. When you say your parents are your inspiration, they stay on you. I live and die by this saying, I tell my kids like this, don't be like me, be better than me. And your parents put you here on this earth. They don't want y'all to be like them. They want y'all to be better than them. And I'm sure the same thing y'all gonna want for y'all kids. When you have them one day, you don't want your kids to be like you. You want your kids to be better than you. So always remember that, man. Keep God first, man. That's the main thing right there. If y'all go to church, y'all believers, keep God first, pray, and develop that relationship off the field. So that way, when you develop it off the field, it'll transition into other things in life, schoolwork, your relationships with people, girlfriends, whatever, and it's just all around through life. God will he'll be with you the entire time. But that's what I got right there. Coach Disco, you got anything else?
Nah, man, God bless y'all, man. I appreciate y'all again. And I'm going to watch y'all next year. We got all thing.
Yes, sir.
Got love for y'all already, man. Great kids. Your parents did a great job.
Oh, yeah. But
First level of many, man.
well, yeah. We're finna close this thing out, man. Coach Disco, brother. DISCO100 Radio. We appreciate you having us on, man. This is Jr.Baker with New Level Recruiting. I got Milan Jones, Mr. Broderick Tommy, Daniel Martin, and Tyler Hughes. We out this thing. Ha!